is whatever your favorite cut of chicken, whether it's your favorite, the chicken breast, or my favorite, the chicken thigh, we got you covered in a Rastelli's 16 or 32 5-ounce count of the chicken breast or thighs. We're offering these at prices from $79.98 for the 16 count, or double the offer and not double the price to $129.98 for the 16 or 32 count. And as a matter of fact, when you do get the 32 count of either your choice of the breasts or thighs, you save $29.98. So this is what the offer looks like. It's a 32 count together with the mix and match combo, or you can get 16 or 32 of each individual portion. Yes. Chris Metzger is here with us to talk all things chicken from Rastelli's. And first of all, let's back it up. Rastelli's is a customer choice award-winning food brand, one of our largest food suppliers and brands here at the Q.
Yes.
Multiple awards in all categories of beef and pork, but also chicken.
Chicken, yes.
Yes.
And this is not just any chicken. This is a really special chicken. And if you could see, look at the juices that are coming out of this chicken breast, right? And this is not what you normally see from a chicken breast. People are usually used to that chewy, that dry cartilage.
Chicken breast.
Look at how beautiful this is. And the one thing you're going to notice on this chicken, there is no fat, there's no gristle. You're going to eat this from end to end, because what we call this our super trim. And what that means is that our butchers literally hand trim this from end to end. So every single bite that you get will be juicy and delicious.
Well, and here's what I love is the versatility of what you can do when you have chicken breasts, again, from tacos to on your pasta, to using this on salads, to your chicken thighs, which one of my favorite and family favorite recipes is chicken thighs and gravy. I make it at least once a week with mushrooms and spinach and, you know, all the cream sauces. So however you like to eat your chicken, you can do it with these two cuts. Now, keep in mind, if you get the breast, again, it's all super trimmed, lean, juicy breast meat, or you can get the thighs, which to me, I think has a really rich flavor. It's a fattier cut, so you get a lot of tender, juicy meat with that, or you can get what you're looking at, and that is the combo. So if you get the combo in the 16 count, it's going to be 8 and 8. If you double it and get it in the 32 count, it's going to be 16 and 16, which gives you a lot of breast and a lot of meat. Could you show us how they come, and then we'll talk about preparation?
Yeah, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit as I show you how they come. So this is how they're going to come to you. They're going to be individually vacuum sealed and cryovac. Right? So you're going to get these, and they're going to last in your freezer for 1 year. And that little bit of fat here, this is why you like it, because when you cook this is going to melt in with that breast and all those little crevices. And that's why people do like the breast, because it is the thighs, because it's extremely juicy and delicious. And this is not any ordinary chicken. So that's something that we need to know about, because this is coming from local farms, right in the Delmarva Peninsula, right in our backyard. And why that's so important is because these are all natural. They're antibiotic-free, hormone-free, steroid-free. They're free-roaming chickens, which we call happy chickens in our world here, right? And they eat a vegetarian diet. And what's that mean is that these chickens are roaming around and just eating vegetables, right? So it's taking longer. These are very, very small chickens. It's taking them almost 16 weeks, right, to get to the maturity of a normal chicken, of normal chicken, which would take 8 weeks.
When you look at all the juice in that thigh that you're pressing out, it's amazing how much flavor and how much juice is in it. But these are not injected, is that correct, Chris?
No, these are all natural. These are free roaming, free range vegetarian. So this is how chicken used to be. Like back in the 1950s and 60s, this is how chicken used to be. And it's important for us to find that chicken. So we've been dealing with these farmers literally for over 50 years to bring this chicken. And they're very limited because it takes so much longer for this chicken to come to harvest, right? But look how tender this is. You're going to cut this with a fork. It doesn't matter if it's your breast, if it's your thigh. This is so juicy and so tender, it goes right through the middle.
So here's what I'll invite you to do is think about picking up that 32 count. And the reason why is because chicken goes like this in your fridge. Even if it's just James and I would say probably 4 out of 5 nights a week we're eating some type of chicken. So whether it's fajitas or chicken salad or we're making a delicious pasta with chicken, the majority of the week we spend eating chicken, and that 16 count is going to go like this. If you are planning a party, maybe it's a Mother's Day brunch or something like that coming up, and you know you're going to be feeding the crowd, the 32 count is perfect. So definitely think about that. And we also have 2 ship weeks as well as auto delivery. You can have these shipped immediately, or you can have them shipped the week of May 19th if you want them maybe a little bit closer to Father's Day for putting on the grill. And you can also lock into this with auto delivery, which will ship every 60 days for 1 full year. So you get to lock in this price. The big saving is, of course, when you pick the 32 count, because you're going to end up saving almost $30 on that offer. And you have your choice of doing all 16 or 32 in the breast, all 16 or 32 in the thighs, or get the combo in the 16 or in the 32. That way you're going to get breasts and thighs. And Chris and I were talking before the show, because there's always somebody who likes one or the other. For me, I love the thigh. My husband is like Chris. He wants that lean breast. So this way I can go to the freezer, take out a package of a breast for him and a thigh for me, and everybody's happy.
Everyone's happy. And you're going to, and when you see these, right, again, these are our super trim. So when you look at this, you're going to eat from end to end. There's no fat, there's no gristle, there's no cartilage. Every piece is going to be juicy and tender. You can see this gorgeous texture.
So talk about what's the difference between what you get in the grocery store as opposed to what we see with Rastelli.
That is a great in here. So check this out. So I'm going to grab one of these, but if you look at this, this is a breast that you normally get at a supermarket, right? So you can see all the fat and stuff on here, right? We take all that fat off. We don't want you to have to deal with that at home. And if you've cleaned chicken before, you know how much of a mess this makes, right? The breast, if you look at the breast here, look how big this breast is compared to the breast that you get from us. And look at the color, okay? And there's a reason why. Our breasts are actually air chilled. The breasts and thighs are air chilled, right? Which means that they go through a cold temperature, where a regular chicken goes into a water bath. And that water bath, they throw it in, they just dump the chicken in, and it absorbs all that water. So when they put it into the package here, you can see here all this water. But right here, they have a thing which everyone knows about, right? I'm not going to pull it out, but it's called a diaper. Right? That diaper absorbs all that water.
Did you always wonder why that thing was in there? It's actually a diaper, literally, to absorb the moisture that they put into the process.
It's actually a meat diaper, right? So you're paying for all that moisture that's coming out of that chicken, but it's also the juice that's coming out of that chicken, the flavor is coming out of that chicken.
And what we want is this, which is on the cutting board, and that is lean, delicious, juicy chicken breast or chicken thighs. You get versatility with chicken. You know, it's probably what so many of us in America are eating 4, 5, 6 times a week. And now you have a beautiful offering. If you like the dark meat, you can get all of the thighs. If you like the white meat with the lean chicken breast, you can get them. And keep in mind, lean and super trimmed in the breast doesn't mean dried out when it's Rastelli's.
No, and these are absolutely so juicy and flavorful because the way they're naturally fed. And you're going to get that beautiful juice from the breast, and you're going to get that beautiful juice from the thigh, and they're going to be flavorful. It's the way chicken should be. It's the way it used to be. And when you try this chicken, if you haven't had this natural chicken before, it's going to elevate every single dish that you do, and especially with grill season coming up, because you can do this for any recipe that you do. I love it. And one of my little tricks and secrets, if you really want a delicious chicken salad, use both the thighs and the breast together. That gives you kind of the combination of the white and the juicy dark meats together. Makes fabulous chicken salad. So it's 16 or 32. When you double your offer, you save $29.98. You can also get a combo in either 16 or 32 ounce choices as well. That sale price goes up at the end of the day. Chris, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll see you in Gourmet Holiday. We will. All right. Step into the side.